filter out what he wants. Tell him just erase like the first 10 minutes. What'd you say?
I'd say anything. Or whatever. This is about the laundry. What the Charles work do this? Send it.
Did you guys need no longer? Are you guys going to continue safety again with the launchers or no? You already agreed.
Negatory. He said he's gonna edit out what
he said he's gonna filter it out. I hope he said that anyway.
FTC, this is 4-2.
Send it. Send it.
Do you know the exact time for this mission?
1915 is when the TOT is supposed to be. We're supposed to receive the mission at 1905.
Did you have to go that fast? Did you have to go that fast? And I was like, I did. How fast are you going?
FTC 5-2 is arrived.
You go last.
5-2 has arrived at Fox.
FTC 5-2 has arrived at Foxtrot.
Roger. That's our just through it.
Send him a ditch contact retake.
That's our just through his trash in the ice bucket. There's ice in the trash bucket.
It means trash in the ice.
Sergeant Rodman Charlesworth.
How do I spell your name?
It's RODMAN CHARLESWORTH.
What's your title? Like, what's your role here today?
I'm a launcher section chief for the Mike 142 HIMARS. We have the reduced range practice rockets out here, and essentially all that is a telephone pole with a rocket motor on it. I mean, it's good for us out here to be able to simulate that type of training, to be able to actively apply what we're learning, because we don't get to fire the rockets that often, especially since, I mean, they cost tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars. So, I mean, in terms of how powerful these ones are going to be, it's definitely going to be pretty significant even from back here. I think the difference for us, normally we've taken these to the desert. This is it's a new weapon system for us. It's only been with us actively for about 4 or 5 years now. Being here, like, the ground here is definitely rough. I've never had to work with or worry about termite mounds or anything like that. And I know some of the other units out here have discovered that those are a lot harder than they look. Our max range is 300,000. So opposed to traditional artillery, we can fire 10 times as far. Pretty much what I'm doing inside the launcher is just verifying that everything that happens within that launcher is safe, and also ensuring that I'm providing timely and accurate fire. Accuracy is within about 10 meters. So it's a lot more accurate than traditional 777, where we kind of adjust on target. They're not as accurate, they don't have any GPS capabilities or anything like that, but as far as simulating the actual firing of the weapon system, it's a lot cheaper for the Marine Corps to attain those. And I mean, honestly, with some of these rounds costing, like, you know, up into hundreds of thousands of dollars, this is a cost-efficient way for us to be able to realistically train. Especially out here in Australia, this is a very good area for us to practice in. It's new terrain for us. We're testing the launcher's capabilities while here, seeing how rugged it is. I know while some of the other units here have had problems with popping tires, all that stuff, luckily our launchers have been holding up. And I mean, they're definitely withstanding the test. Let's see, we started our wash racks, just trying to get the launcher clean enough to pass for customs. And that, I've never cleaned a vehicle like I cleaned during that. So cleaning it is about 2 weeks. Getting it over to a base and preparing it for everything, getting it on the bird and getting it over here, you're looking at about like a month is a very minimal amount of prep time. Yeah, I mean, like I said, they're just here for us to be able to simulate realistic training, because a lot of times we have trainers that allow us to simulate like one series, one type of weapon, because we have multiple different rockets with this weapon system. So it lets us realistically, somewhat realistically train and deal with misfires, deal with the different weapon systems, the problems that we have, and then also just building a familiarity with it. The big thing that I've noticed here is like especially the termite mound, stuff that we're not used to, stuff that I'm not used to seeing. And luckily we haven't had to learn the hard way, but others have. And I mean, it's good training here.
I'm Glaubst with 5th Battalion, 11th Marines, Quebec Better, 2nd Platoon. And out here we are obviously shooting rockets for the first time in Australia. And here we're the FTC, so we process the missions, receive them from higher, we get the rockets downrange in a nutshell.